So the messed up thing about trends though is that technically all of these styles and every style ever exists and is being worn by someone, but now it's just like the higher powers that be at all these like conglomerates are now deciding what is cool now so they can literally sell us everything and anything. Hello party people, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tori and today I have a trends video for you all. So the whole premise of this video is going to be talking about current trends that I think will last for a really long time, that are going to be lasting until next summer, maybe even longer. You don't have to embrace these trends to be cool, to be trendy, to be fashionable. I just wanted to talk about some of the ones I've been noticing lately. Some of the ones that I'm about to mention I love, some of them I don't like, but rock whatever you want. You can wear whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to wear any of these things to be fashionable or to be cool or to be well received. You don't have to subscribe to this at all. I just have been noticing some of these things and I just wanted to talk about it because that's what makes great YouTube content, is me talking. I literally wrote everything down, so if I'm looking down, I'm honestly just looking at my notes, so yes. So the first trend I want to talk about is actually a material that I think is going to be very trendy for a long while, and that's terry cloth. I've been seeing terry cloth in a lot of forms, in bucket hats, matching sets, swimwear, dresses, all of it. And I feel like it's definitely going to become another summer staple material, similar to how linen is a staple now. I feel like the rise of terry cloth honestly just makes sense because, you know, everyone for a minute was super into velour, but terry cloth is a more durable material. You can use it literally as a towel. I've been seeing a lot of cool TikTokers taking old towels and repurposing them into really cool clothing items. It also just makes sense, like if you're going to the beach, wear terry cloth because, you know, you can just dust yourself off, wipe yourself off there. I'm definitely someone where my clothing choices and my outfit choices can be super basic, so my favorite way to make things look less basic is just by adding a different texture or a different material, and terry cloth I think is going to be around for a very long time. The second trend that I want to talk about is underwear as outerwear. That's what I'm calling this category. I've been seeing it show up in a lot of different forms. For women's wear, the idea of wearing a slip dress has been super popular. The idea of like buying those really nice bra tops and layering them over t-shirts has also been around. You know, the G-string pants that I hate, I think are going to be around for a long while. The same goes for the more crossed bra tops. I feel like those are going to be around. And also I'd like to say that I think that the idea of wearing like these boxer sets are going to be really big. I've been seeing it a lot on my Instagram feeds lately and I just really love this style. Yeah, I feel like we're just going to see the rise now of like maybe not even just wearing underwear as outerwear, but just wearing like pajama wear. I feel like we've all seen it. We've all seen those matching sets. I'm thinking of brands like Holiday's a Label. There are just so many so many boutique brands that are doing it, and I think it's something that you can definitely invest in because the great thing about these matching sets is that you can literally mix and match whatever you're wearing with it, and I just think it's so fun. This next trend that I do see lasting for a really long time, I don't know any of the technical terms associated with it or what it's technically called, but I'm just gonna call it photo print work, print photo work. I really love it because I feel like it's really just elevating what a graphic tee could be. I've been seeing a lot of really cool brands using this kind of technology and this kind of aesthetic. Obviously this technology is not new, but I love that we're getting more experimental on like what we put it on. You know, it's on tops, it's on jeans, it's on all this fun stuff, and I'm really liking it. It feels very now, which I really like because I feel like one thing that I hate about like fashion these days is that we're constantly referencing old things. I'm sure this trend kind of probably stems from like other brands in the 90s like Jean-Paul Gaultier, but I feel like it's so of the moment and I really want to embrace this. So obviously prints will change and those are things that will definitely be going in and out of style, if you will, but I do think like in general this kind of graphic top, graphic bottom is definitely going to be very cool for a very long time. The fourth trend that I can definitely see lasting for a very long time is cutouts. I mentioned this in previous trend videos before, but I really just think that people are finding more and more fun ways to incorporate cutouts into clothing, and I just see it really taking off and Now I'm also definitely seeing it become more gender neutral. So I saw a lot of it on the runways of like Y Project and Rick Owens. Like if you want to embrace it, you definitely can. It's definitely like accessible, and it will definitely be something that I think is gonna trickle down into what we're all wearing. The fifth trend that I want to talk about is the cowboy aesthetic. I didn't want to just say cowboy boots because I actually feel like the cowboy aesthetic is growing. It's not just the boot. I feel like I've been seeing so many people wearing cowboy hats now, like to the beach to protect themselves from the sun. I've been seeing a lot of brands like opening ceremonies using the kind of like piping on their shirts that I normally associate with like the cowboy workwear. Especially growing up in California, the kind of Americana cowboy aesthetic has always just kind of been around. But I do feel like it's just going wider and is going to be more accessible. If you told me like, I don't know, when I was in high school that I would want to be embracing the cowboy aesthetic, I would have been like, okay, weirdo, do you want to go to Stagecoach? Like, it's like, no. Now, when we talk about like the cowboy aesthetic, everyone's like, it's like that meme. It's like that meme on TikTok. It's like, no, I'm not embracing the cowboy aesthetic in like a MAGA save our Second Amendment rights kind of way. I'm doing it in more of like a Brokeback Mountain, like the queerness of country music with Orville Peck and Casey Musgraves. Or making fun of the Marlboro Man and what it means to be masculine. Like I feel like that's the energy people are bringing now into the cowboy aesthetic. And obviously there's going to be someone out there, some scholar, who's gonna say something about how this romanticization of this like romanticization of of like the Americana aesthetic is detrimental to us and undermines all the like the socioeconomic implications of it all. But that is not what this channel is. This one's for all the glam cowgirls who want to have a little bit of like Dolly Parton energy in their life, who just want to look cute. And we're reclaiming the horse girl now, because literally every person who's super wealthy and cool at one point was a horse girl. I'm looking at you, Kendall Jenner and Bella Hadid, you fucking horse girls. So maybe equestrian is in. Who knows? Let's just not bring back the tall skin tight boots though. That was not a good era for anyone, honestly. Cowboy boots, I will find you. We're manifesting me finding heeled cowboy boots in my size. So it is. The next two trends are going more into accessories specifically. So the first one I want to talk about is shoes with exaggerated tread. I've talked about these shoes before because I love shoes with exaggerated tread, but I have been seeing them a lot more on the runways. So I feel like this trend is definitely going to stay for a while. We've all seen like the Converse with the exaggerated tread and the platform. You know, Marc Jacobs recently had platforms walking down his runway. Just do feel like they're going to be around for a while because everyone wants to be taller, and platforms are the most comfortable height adder that you could wear. You know what I mean? Shoes with exaggerated tread are going to be around for a very long time. And the last trend I want to talk about is bags. I think bags are actually going to be getting bigger, and I feel like we're slowly making that transition. Micro bags are currently having their moment. They've been having their moment with Jacquemus. I just saw a whole like influencer spawn con of like the pocket-sized Dior saddlebag. I feel like the normal people of the world, we're all gonna be transitioning to more bigger bags. I mean, we all see like what's in your hot girl toe on TikTok. I feel like just everyone's gonna start getting more structured and more beautiful, bigger bags so they could literally like stuff their entire lives in it. Like now it's the time to figure out for yourself like what kind of bigger bag do you like? Do you like a more structured bag? Do you like a more slouchy? Honestly, I still really want the Balenciaga city bag. That's like me trying to fulfill my ultimate like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen moment. But I do think bigger bags are going to be coming back, especially as I want to spend more and more time outside. You're like, well, why? I don't want to carry just like my lip gloss and my wallet. Like, I'm down for an adventure. Let's be spontaneous. I have everything I need in this gigantic bag of mine. So I'm gonna say bigger bags are gonna be in for a very long while. I'm also thinking about my own closet, and I'm like, I really stocked up on shoulder bags in like the last 4 years, huh? Love that for me. So yes, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. So please let me know which trends you're really loving right now and which ones you think are gonna last, or if you have any thoughts on the ones I mentioned. But keep it nice in the comments, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.